come over to watch you just stare at your phone. Don't know why I expected you to give me attention, affection, and love. You're like a drug, never enough. Can't take your high.
What do you mean?
I gave you the key when the door wasn't open.
When you nod your head yes, but you wanna see no. What do you mean?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be I want to say like a review and first impressions on the new Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. Let me just say that I am so excited for this collection just because I have pretty much all her palettes that she's ever done. I want to go ahead and get the Vault collection, that way I can review it and show you guys on camera. Actually hop in though, I do want to say that I am getting so frustrated with my lighting. I don't know why, it just keeps going in and out, and I keep seeing like this like almost like flickering, and it's really annoying, and I'm trying to fix it, but we're just gonna try to ignore that for the video because I really want to get this video out. And I'm sorry if it keeps focusing in and out too, like I still haven't gotten that down. The camera settings on this camera are just like way too advanced for me, that I feel like I don't really know how to work it. If you guys do see, you know, going in and out or flickering or anything during this video, just please try to ignore that. I will try to fix it as I'm filming, and hopefully it doesn't keep going in and out because that's gonna really annoy the crap out of me. I wasn't actually 100% sure that I was going to get her palettes just because it was launching on my birthday and I was actually at work as well, so like I honestly didn't think I was gonna get her palettes, and then I realized that why don't I just get them at Ulta. So actually Ricardo called every single Ulta in our area, and he actually found a location that had them, but they were missing the last one, which is, I forget the name of it, but it's actually the one that looks more like fall. And he says that that it's like more summer related, but I think that that palette is straight up like fall vibes, which that's actually one of the palettes that I really wanted. Bling Boss, Dark Magic, and Ring the Alarm, which is more of the warm tone one. Today I'm just going to be doing, I think, the Bling Boss, because that's the other one that I was really excited about, and I actually want to do like each individual like tutorial on each of the palettes. But I think honestly this one is going to be my favorite, so let me just open it up and show you guys what it looks like. By the way, this packaging is beautiful, and it just says her name in it. I think I'm actually going to keep all the boxes because I actually have the original box to her highlighter, which is displayed actually at the bottom of that shelf down there. I just like to keep it around my room just for like inspiration and stuff. But yeah, so this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. It does come with some what is this called, like protector foam, I guess you can call it. Bubble wrap is what I meant to say. It actually does come with bubble wrap, that way, you know, if it's being shipped out to you, hopefully the shadows don't break. So yeah, this is what the palette looks like on the outside. It actually is the same thing as an actual box, and then it does have this like clear film over it to protect the shadows, and then this is what it looks like inside. Oh my god, so pretty. I actually did swatch this one and this one because I don't know, I just couldn't wait. I just wanted to swatch it so bad. So I actually haven't tried them on my eyes yet though. I do want to do that. We will get to that in just a second, but this is what they look like. So pretty. So we have Bling Bling, Hush Hush, Gem, Pizza, I don't know how to pronounce that, Majestic, Sparkles, or no, Sparks, Glitz and Glam, Rockstar, Ballsy, and Berry Treasure. So that is what they look like. So pretty. I'm so obsessed with like this color and like these shimmery shades, and then this one is going to be perfect for fall time. I have a feeling I'm going to go through that like really quick. I kind of wanted to do like a look like that's like super girly and like almost not natural, but more like back to schoolish, because I know all y'all got this palette in your collection and you're using it on your first day of school, which is like so cool in a way, because I wish I had stuff like this when I was in high school, because I would totally be rocking this like all year round. So the first color I'm going to take is this Hush Hush color right here. So pretty. That color I feel like I'm going to be using like so much. It reminds me of like my closet. That's what this color reminds me of. It's just like everything in my closet is pretty much like blush. The M504 brush. This is one of my favorite blending brushes, and I'm going to just apply this into the crease. I actually need to hurry because I'm on my way to work and my camera was having technical difficulties, so I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, but still try to make it, you know, pretty. I have any on the brush, and like you can already see it. At least I don't know if you can see it like on camera, but in person I feel like it can see like a decent amount, and as I'm like building it up, it just looks so like soft and blended but like pigmented, if that makes sense. I take my MAC 217 brush. Morphe actually has one exactly like this, which I forget the number of it, or I don't know what to do. I think I want to take this color. Like, this color is just screaming my name. I think I'm just going to take a hint of that color, not too much, because we are trying to do a back to school look. So I'm taking this. This is going to be like more of a back to school glam look, because I know y'all be going to school with y'all contour and your highlight and your lashes and everything, so I feel like it's more relatable. I don't know, I feel like girls these days, younger girls at least that are in high school, like they be going to school with beat faces, and I'm just like so jealous, because I'm like, when I was in high school, if I was to go to school with a beat face, people would like talk so much crap about me, saying that I wear too much makeup. But now, since the like makeup industry has grown so much, I feel like it's okay to go to school with a beat face. I don't know if it's just because of the actual shade, because it is almost like a reddish burgundy color. I feel like it's blending a little bit patchy, but then it could be the brush, because this brush is super old. Actually, no, I think it's just because like it hasn't fully blended out yet. Or maybe it's just this eye. I don't know why. I always have problems with this eye, like blending out shadows. Like, it just doesn't look as smooth as the other eye. Do you guys ever have that issue too? To pick up the same blending brush that we started off with, and I'm going to grab a little bit of Hush Hush just to make this color like blend a little better between the brow and the actual crease color. I feel like it's trying to look a little bit harsh. I really don't know what shade to put on the lid, because I kind of want to do this one, but then I kind of want to do this one, but then I kind of want to do that one. I think I'm going to take the color Glitz and Glam, which is this one right here. Oh my god, these are like so buttery. And that's just picking it up with a brush. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be using this color so much. I feel like, honestly, this color looks exactly, well, not exactly, but like really similar to, which that's shade. It's in the Naked palette, or it's in the Naked 1 palette, the first Naked palette. The brownish one. I feel like there's a color in there that's really similar to this. It's actually one of my favorite shades to use whenever I use that palette. And pigmented. Like, usually with shades like this, I do definitely have to put Fix Plus on the brush just to make it like pop and look pretty. And I think since Jaclyn Hill knows about like Fix Plus and like adding Fix Plus onto your brush all the time when applying eyeshadows like this, I feel like that's why she created such unique shimmery shades like this, to make it look like you added Fix Plus but you really didn't. I don't know, I just think that this color is so pretty. I'm gonna go back to my MAC 217 brush. I just like kind of like wiped it off a little bit just so we don't have like too much product, and I'm going to go on these outer edges and just kind of like go over it and blend it. I'm going to be taking some moisturizer and just applying that to my face, because I feel like I applied my moisturizer a long time ago and I feel like my face is just dry again. To apply my two favorite primers, this one is the No Problem Primer and then the Baby Skin Primer. And let me just fix my hair real quick because I feel like it just looks so weird. By the way, I'm thinking about dyeing my hair like my root color, just like all the way. I don't know, I'm just like very into like fall vibes right now, and I feel like it would just look so much prettier with like fall makeup. Apply the pink primer first, and then after that I'm gonna apply the Baby Skin. I just like applying both of these because I feel like they really do help with pores, and I feel like when it comes to me applying foundation, I feel like the biggest problem that I feel like I have is my pores standing out, and we're trying to avoid that. This helps keep me more matte, and it also helps with the pores. For foundation, I'm going to be using this Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and I'm in the color light beige, which is actually just a little bit too dark for me, but we're gonna go ahead and use it anyways. I've really been loving this foundation. What I like about this foundation is it's really good coverage for being a drugstore foundation, and I feel like if you get the right shade, it will just look really beautiful on you. But this was actually like a summer shade that I had, and I haven't gone to get a lighter shade, so I've just been using this darker shade. It's not like a huge difference, but I just noticed that it's a little bit more warmer than my neck and my body. Kind of like talk to you guys because I feel like I haven't really gotten a chance to like talk to you guys. So, if you guys didn't know, I made a video probably about like 2 months ago now. I feel like it's been not that long, but I think it's been like, yeah, like 2 months since I filmed that last video of me talking about like my body image and how I feel like I've struggled with body image not all my life, but majority of my life. And I kind of like broke down in that video and like explained how I felt and things like that. And I got like so much like positive comments on that video. Like so much people were just like supporting me and telling me, you know, their stories and how they feel. And it just made me feel like I'm not alone, like I'm not the only one struggling with this, you know, thing. And I feel like I kind of did for a while feel like I was alone, but I feel like you guys actually understand, and I'm glad that you understand, because I thought it was just me coming from like a social media influencer if that makes sense. Like I felt like just because I was on social media I was feeling this even more, but that's definitely not the case. There is actually real people out there that I've even like went to school with that feel the same way that I did in that video. I've actually been portioning myself more than eating healthier. Like there's times that I do eat, you know, unhealthy stuff, and that's just because it's hard not to, especially when, you know, I've grew up like pretty much my whole life around eating whatever I want and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys can actually notice, I feel like I haven't noticed a huge difference, but I feel like you know, like my clients at work especially, and like my friends and stuff at work have told me that they've noticed. But I've actually lost 25 pounds as of today, and I personally just feel a lot more energized. I've noticed that I don't feel as sluggish, and I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you guys can notice through a video, because I know that the camera adds like 10 more pounds. Like it's so weird. Like when I was filming my back to school lookbook, like in the mirror I looked completely different from when I look in the mirror than when I, you know, edit my video and I look back at video clips. I feel like it just adds so much weight than you actually are. I do have to say that I feel like super proud of myself, just because I did it in a way where I know I was doing it the right way this time, and not, you know, starving myself and not eating under calories. I've actually been calculating my calories every single meal that I eat, which I know is kind of like, people say not to count your calories, people say to count them, people say to watch what you eat. You know, everybody has a different opinion about how you should actually lose weight, in a professional side and a side where you really don't know what you're doing but you want to do it anyways. So I've felt like I'm just doing what's actually helping me. What I see helping me, I keep doing it. So yeah, I've been calculating my calories. I've obviously been trying to eat a little healthier. I've cut out pretty much all the high calorie stuff. Like I would say the number one thing that I cut out that's like was super hard for me was sweets. Like, you know, anything sweet, because obviously it has a bunch of sugar. But I tried to do other alternatives. Like I tried to do pure dark chocolate, which is actually way lower in calorie, and I just like will add stevia to make it sweeter, which stevia, if you guys don't know, is basically like a sweetener, but it's like fake sugar pretty much. And that's what I've been using for like my coffee and anything that I want to make sweeter. That's what I use, and it's helped me so much, because I feel like I'm not really like being away from sweets, because I'm adding that, you know, extra sweetener or extra stevia to make it seem like I'm eating sweets, but I'm really not. I'm doing it a healthier way. Why I say it's better to eat stuff that's lower in calorie is because the lower in calorie stuff you eat, the more you can eat, and you don't feel like you're starving yourself. Like for instance, this is like one thing that I like try to explain to people, is that like for instance bacon. There's bacon out there that's like 300 calories a strip. So if you eat 2 of those, that's like 600 calories when you could have ate like, you know, turkey bacon that's like way lesser in calorie, and you could have 3 or 4 strips instead of, you know, only having 2 strips. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like you can eat more, and I feel like that's where people get a little bit confused and like worried about what they're eating, is like whenever they start dieting, they still keep eating the same high calorie stuff, and they're like, I feel like I'm not eating anything because I'm starving myself. And that's literally why, is because like there's so much stuff out there, like food wise, that is so high in calorie that you don't even realize it. Like, for instance, like the bacon. Like, I love bacon, and like when I first started, you know, my weight loss journey, you know, a while back when I explained in my video and I was like literally starving myself, I did not know bacon was that high in calorie. Like, stupid me, I didn't know that bacon was that high in calorie. Like, I don't know why, I just didn't look or calculate it right, or like, I don't know, maybe I just didn't care to look because I was so scared of, you know, not being able to have what I want, that I just didn't think that bacon was that high in calories. So that's another thing that I kind of cut out, was like bacon and other higher calorie stuff. Like, also like burgers, a lot of people think like, oh well, it's a burger, it's meat, just don't eat the bread or whatever. Actually, the meat portion is more higher in calorie than actually the bread is, which is super crazy. I know, like, it just blows my mind how much actually a burger patty is. Like, I used to think, oh well, it's meat, it shouldn't be that high in calorie. Like, meat's good for you, it's protein. So that's the crazy thing about dieting, is that you have to actually look at the stuff that you're putting into your body, because I definitely wasn't doing that at all. Really helping me, I'm actually going to take the same color. I'm going to take Majestic on a small angle brush, and I'm going to put this down here on my lower lash, and then I'm going to blend it out with Hush Hush on a blending brush. I feel like that's what's really helped me on this weight loss journey, and it's been already like 3 months, which is crazy. I personally feel like that's a good weight to be losing in 3 months. At first it was going a little quicker, but I think it's just because like I dropped everything really quick. Like, I dropped sweets, I dropped all the high calorie stuff, because now I'm losing less weight slowly than I was at the beginning. The beginning, like, you know, I was dropping it so quickly. Like, I want to say within like 2 weeks, no, about almost a month, I had lost almost 11 pounds. And then the second month was a little harder, and then this month is where, you know, I haven't really dropped any weight. I've dropped about like, I want to say like 7 pounds, but I'm not, that's the thing, I'm not being harsh on myself, because to me, what's the point of being like, okay, by, you know, January 1st, I want to lose 50 pounds. Like, I don't see the big thing in that. Like, why should there be a time frame on how much you have to lose weight when it should be a lifestyle change? So that's why I'm not like getting harsh on myself and worrying about how much I'm losing per month. I'm just doing, you know, my calorie deficit, I'm eating healthier, and I'm going to the gym, and that should be the only thing that should matter, is that you're at least doing those things. One of the things that I do look at is I try to weigh myself at least every week, if not every other day or whatever. Not every other day, but like, if I forget that week, I try to make sure I weigh myself the next week. And I'm not really looking at the number. What I'm looking at is my body fat percentage and my muscle. And as long as your body fat percentage is going down and your muscle is going up, that is what you really want to look at. And I actually have a scale that I bought from Vanity Planet. So I feel like that's really helped me too, is looking at not exactly like your weight, but your body fat percentage and your muscle. Birthday. Wait, was it on my birthday? I can't remember. It was the Monday before my birthday, actually. So what has it been, like 2 weeks? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? And I had been wanting to get a gym membership for such a long time, but it's just, I was trying to decide on which gym I really wanted to go to, because I have one that's like literally down the street from my house, and I feel like that one is just like a little bit too small, and I feel like that one, if I was to go really late at night, I would end up being there way later, because it's so small and you kind of have to wait for the machines till everybody's not using it. So I decided to go one a little bit further, which I know it sucks because it's a drive, but it's actually, I really like it because it's actually cheaper. But the only thing is that obviously we have to put gas in our cars to go, but I feel like it's, in the end, it's kind of like a little bit cheaper because me and Ricardo go, and like he actually got the membership and I get him for free every single time I go with him, so I'm his free guest every time I go. We get massages, we get half off on drinks. I mean, there's a lot more that I feel like that is with the membership, but I just can't remember it right now. We actually got massages the other day, and oh my god, it felt so good. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would have saw that. I mean, I want to work on my arms, but I want to work on my lower half more than anything, because I just don't want to look like I'm lifting weights, like, if that makes sense. Like, I want my arms to be toned, but I don't want it to look like I'm lifting weights, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to look like Hulk Hogan or anything like that, or a bodybuilder. Yeah, I'm hoping that once I get it all down, I can actually film and show you guys like my workout routine. I think that would be super fun and probably helpful to some of you that are like kind of struggling, because I've posted pictures on my Snapchat and also on Facebook and stuff, and like some of you have messaged me and asked me advice on what I'm doing that maybe could help you. And I feel like I'm not, to be honest, the best person to go to right now, because I'm only 3 months into this, but I also know how you guys feel. Like, you guys just want to know what's working for me, that way you guys can do it. So maybe in the future I will definitely do like a workout video or a workout routine and show you guys what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, how long I'm doing it, the days I'm doing it, all that kind of info. But that will probably not be until a couple of months, maybe even a year from now, because I just don't want to put information out there that's wrong or that isn't really going to benefit you guys. It's just like with makeup or skincare routine. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, I never want to put out content that I'm unsure about, or I'm just doing it just to do it, like just to show you guys. I want to be fully 100% committed and know what's actually working for me. That way I can explain it to you guys better and know know that it's also going to help you guys. Actually, forgot to tell you guys, if you don't follow me on Snapchat or you don't follow me on Instagram or anywhere, Facebook, any of that, Twitter, you probably wouldn't know this, but I'm actually super excited. Like, probably the most excited I've ever been, like even more excited than going to any event that I've ever been to or anything. But if you guys didn't know, Daiso is actually one of my favorite stores. And if you don't know what Daiso is, it's pretty much a store that's like a dollar store that has pretty much pink and kawaii stuff in there. And I actually started going there because everybody that lives in, California or LA always talks about Daiso, and that's how I first found out about it. I really like go all the time, just because the closest one to me is in Dallas. And there's like, I think like 3 of them in Dallas, and I don't really go to Dallas that much anymore, just because like there's really nothing there for me anymore besides my god sister. That there was a location opening up super close to me. I mean, it's not like super close, like 5 minutes away kind of thing, but it is definitely a little bit further, but it's still closer than Dallas. It's only like I think 160 miles from me, which is like not far at all. That's almost like from here to Austin, I feel like. Maybe a little shorter, actually. Yeah, a little shorter, because Austin, I think, is like 80 miles from here. But yeah, it's gonna be super close. I was super excited when I saw that it's opening. I went crazy. So I'm actually going to the grand opening, which is this upcoming, no, not this Friday, but the 31st Friday. Yeah, but we're leaving that Thursday because we want to stay there. That way I can be there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 10 o'clock to shop for some Daiso stuff. Really, let me know in the comment section, because by the time this video goes up, it will probably be within this week or next week. So definitely let me know if you guys would like me to vlog that, because I kind of do want to vlog it, but then I don't really know if you guys would be interested, like, or would you guys just rather me do like a huge haul, because I know the hauls are popping on this channel. Like, every single time I upload a Daiso haul, this is another reason why I'm talking about it, every time I upload a Daiso haul, I feel like it just gets so many views. Like, you guys love my Daiso hauls, and I am super happy about that, because I love Daiso and I love Daiso hauls. And I've actually been watching Daiso hauls because I'm like, I want to see what's new. I literally haven't been to Daiso in what feels like forever. I think the last time I was at Daiso was around April, but I'm excited because I've never been to Daiso around like holiday season. I have cute fall stuff because I would love to like do some kind of like decorating video with like their fall stuff since it's super affordable. I'm actually using the color Sincere from the Balm Cosmetics. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. I felt like they would just look, it actually looks more warmer than the eyes, but I don't know, I wanted to go for more of like a neutral lip because I feel like I just wanted the eyes to stand out a little bit more. So review for you guys in more upcoming videos, but I just wanted to do this one first, that way I can show you guys, you know, the pigmentation and stuff like that, and also do like a really nice pretty look for back to school. So yeah, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell down below, that way you guys can be notified every single time I upload, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!